I'm John Schrott, and this is On the Spot with IKM. Today we have a really interesting conversation, and it's with Matt Hansen, who is one of the principals here at IKM. And Matt's passion and desire is to influence K through 12 education through the physical environment. And Matt, that's pretty broad. What does that really mean?
Yeah, it certainly is broad, but science really does indicate that the environment makes a difference in how students learn and also how teachers teach. And I think if teachers can be more effective in delivering the education, then chances for success for students actually improve.
So my K through 12 experience is in this 20 by 20 concrete block space with some strip windows. We don't do that today, do we?
We don't, but I'm glad to hear that you had some strip windows because we know for sure that access to natural light impacts learning. In fact, studies show that test scores increase by up to 15% if students simply have access to natural light during test-taking activities.
What are some other devices that you use to really create a better learning environment?
Well, I mentioned the fact that teachers need a better tool to deliver education. So that's one of the first things that we look at is what do teachers need? Flexibility is always something that is brought up, but it means something different to a lot of different people. So we focus on furniture. Wheels on furniture makes a big difference in allowing teachers to modify their classrooms, organize the class into small groups, maybe project-based learning. Movable partitions also increase flexibility and allow for integrated learning and cross-disciplinary collaboration. So the physical environment, the way it can be molded and modified for specific purposes really does have an impact.
So was there anything that we learned during COVID that now influences how we build for K through 12?
Yeah, I mean, there was an evolution of our understanding of what that meant. For a long time, we were thinking about surfaces and wanting to use only hard surfaces that could be sterilized and wiped down. As we learned more about the virus, that became less of a focus. Ventilation became a huge impact, and air quality is something that we've been focusing on, but certainly COVID brought that to the forefront. But air quality certainly has a neurological impact, and providing outdoor fresh air with your mechanical systems, but also with windows that open, have a tremendous impact on learning, and that influences outcomes for sure.
Is there a way to engage the outdoor more in the learning process?
Yes, and we encourage a lot of activities to utilize outdoor classrooms, outdoor learning. Teachers are all in when brought that opportunity, but not all schools have that opportunity baked in. So when we have a design project, that's always one of the conversations. It does have to be balanced with safety and security, because when you take kids outside, by definition, they're less secure. And so we have to think through a lot of those layers to make that something that's done effectively. But yes, being outside, being in nature, especially when you're talking about biology or the sciences, that's a direct correlation and a direct connection to nature, helps all of us.
Well, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. For On the Spot, until next time.